I want to end by just addressing a point that many of you have raised with me. And that is, should we even talk about relationships in the context of the pursuit of happiness? And the answer for most people is yes, with some discomfort. Yes, because it's the number one generator of the ultimate currency. Some discomfort because pursuing happiness is, by its nature, selfish. I mean, after all, when I'm thinking about my happiness, I'm thinking, by definition, about the self. And shouldn't a relationship be about the opposite of selfishness? In other words, about altruism. So let me say just a few words about this. Let's take an example from teaching. Imagine this. Imagine that I actually don't like teaching. I don't like to teach. I don't like coming here on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And in fact, it's very painful for me. However, I have a deep sense of duty because of my upbringing, because of the philosophies that I read. I have a deep sense of duty to other people. And I know that positive psychology is or has some important messages to give people, and therefore I teach it. Not because I like it, but because I think it can potentially help other people. And I wake up on Tuesdays and Thursday mornings and I dread going to class. The hour and a half seems like eternity to me. The last thing in the world I want to do is teach, but I'm driven by my sense of duty because I'm an altruist. I'm sacrificing myself for what I think is a greater good. Now think of the alternative. Imagine this teacher, and then imagine the alternative. And the alternative is me. I love teaching. There is nowhere else I would rather be right now than here. I love positive psychology. I can't wait to get into my computer and write the lectures. I can't wait to prepare the PowerPoints and work hard on Google Image to do so. I can hardly wait to interact with you. I love being here every Tuesday and Thursday. It is my passion. It is my calling. It is both pleasurable and meaningful to me to spend time with you. And now I ask you, which teacher would you rather have? The teacher who is here out of a sense of duty, for altruistic reasons, or the person who is here for selfish reasons, because he would rather be here more than any other place. I also ask you, which teacher do you think would be a better teacher? And now I ask you, which partner would you rather have? A partner who is with you just because they feel like, well, that person really needs me, or I feel sorry for the person. I don't really like that person, but I'm there just to be there for them, because out of a sense of duty. Or would you rather have a person who is with you because you're the most important person in their lives, because they care about so much that the I becomes a we. They care about you as much as they care about themselves. They include you in their circle of the self. Which relationship do you think will thrive more? Now, that does not mean that there is no sacrifice in relationships. That does not mean that if my partner is unwell or needs my help, I will not go out of my way, even if it means giving up some things that I really, really want to do at that point. Of course, in healthy relationships, when the I becomes the we, sacrifice exists, and there is healthy sacrifice. But it's not a relationship that is based fundamentally on a sense of duty or altruistic negation of the self. As Nathaniel Branden says, the more independent we are, the more interdependent we can become. That's when the I becomes a we. Again, this is something which goes against much of our teachings. It's not always easy to accept. But again, this class, much more than it is about positive psychology, is about reality psychology. And ask yourself, what partner would you rather be? What partner would you rather have? What teacher would you rather have? Completely analogous.